Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they're playing at home, and they're trying to take advantage of this home crowd, try to build some momentum early. You don't see a lot of onside kicks to start the game. They tried it, but it failed, and now we're going to have to see what their defense can do, taking the field right away.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Throws to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. The 20, 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown. And get
this is what I'm talking about with this shit, bro. Why would he overthrow that shit? Like, why? I don't understand the analytics of this fucking game. Why would he overthrow that?
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella. I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Jackson will throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
And back to the air on 2nd down.
What is... Oh, all right, dude. Oh, he gone, G. He gone. I'm not dealing with his ass no more. You overthrowing easy shit. You were always.
When can't miss the target.
He didn't throw the ball right. He was wide open. That's how you got that pick, bro. Dude overthrowing shit.
You gotta have great timing. And right now, this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight
I didn't overthrow nothing.
Up 3rd down.
Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas State. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense in a split backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Basic connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to fire. Slings it. Got him in the open. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And the Golden Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. With the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Give to the running back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He's got it on the outside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Bro, why is he falling so fucking
you want to run
easily?
the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Just feeds the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bobcats are marching down the field. He wants to change this route. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. They'll go up top on second and short. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Racing down the left side.
So cool.
Touchdown, Golden Bears. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the run. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. And he never
Let's
had
go
a
with my
chance.
offensive
Just
line,
stopped
dude.
cold
Like,
as
what
soon
is
as he
Fat
got
Boy
it.
doing?
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down you ran the ball
Like,
at a
what is
really
he
nice
doing?
game.
He
Short
running
yardage
into-
situation, you just get completely
offensive
blown
lineman.
up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Get the
And
fuck
that's
out of here,
incomplete.
dude.
A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
That's
Fourth
first
down and
down,
4
bro.
yards to go. The
He
offense
drops
will
it.
try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought
That's
down.
all.
What
That's
a
all the
play.
receivers
Not
for
only
the
he
dropping.
got the
I don't even care
football,
about his
but
memory.
the field position with the return.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right
Y'all
before the half. You
dropping
want to go
shit.
get some
Shit,
points,
that's
but you
easy. That they
can't turn the
don't get dropped.
football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more
He's
points
pushing
as the
forward.
first half's winding down.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This is a designed run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he puts through the extra point.
Don't have that shit in your fucking hand, bro. Don't put it on your shit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages.
Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Throws to the wideout.
I like those big plays, bro.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Why are you watching me get sacked?
Down he goes at the 41. That big fella up front just won his one-on-one battle and got to the quarterback.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to beat the guy in front of you, and great job by using your hands, getting by that first initial guy, and then getting to the quarterback. And the hard part a lot of time is getting him on the ground. Nice job by the big lineman.
Got him downfield. Breaks away on the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
Get the fuck no, bro.
Still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the
that was really
perfect
good.
situation.
They just gave him a fucking game right there.
You play the ball deep and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just
Like, he wasn't even paying attention. He still
underneath.
fucking.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Oh, no, the ball.
Get the ball. What the fuck?
And what a break to get that football back at this juncture. That would have been catastrophe.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a
Thank you,
Oh,
bro.
it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
big-time players make big-time plays.
Why he quit?
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth.
Man,
Guys,
look,
we are ready to tee it up.
Hey, look, I just played with Texas State, bro. I just beat Cal with him, so that shit just had me feeling some kind of way.
Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game.
Right.
And here's the returns.
You're not the only one. I can't beat. I don't make the playoffs like 3 times.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
They really be trying to trick the system, bro. They really be
The sure hands. It's Washington. Breaks into the open.
They really be like hogging the ball. They don't really be trying to win the ball like that or waste clock.
And how about that start for this offense? You know, oftentimes you see teams just trying to get into a rhythm, maybe an easy completion to get their quarterback feeling good. Not this offense. They take a shot and find an explosive play.
I went through that with a dude playing Wake Forest. All he did was kept running the same play. All he did was QB runs. That's all he did. And then he hogged the ball for like the last 6 seconds of the game.
Wants to go up top.
Nah,
He's gonna throw deep right side.
Come on.
Snags it.
Nah, he played with Wake Forest.
Sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, they got a fast quarterback.
Explosive play, put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise.
Why did it kick me off? Why did it kick me off? Give me that.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrum.
Come on, bro. That's 2 of y'all over there. What are y'all doing?
Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And it's caught, and they have an 8-0 lead. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Ain't worried about it.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but They went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking for room, it's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the one, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
Explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back to pass, it's Green. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
What the hell?
Oh, he had it. The deep
Come
ball
on,
was there,
bro.
and it just trickled through his fingers.
Come
These two
on,
old
bro.
SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their
They
series,
would've probably
but once
gave
the
you a pick.
Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little bigger.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field from both sides, this is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Moves away as he feels pressure. The ball is out.
Get the ball!
And the defense jumps on
Dang.
it to get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
On the ground, it's Moss. Turning it on.
That's
Really
how
good
we're
job
gonna
by
play it.
everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
I know I should have heard of it, but I'm trying to do.
Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right
And then
at
you
the
gonna
10-yard
put your
line,
arms
and
out
they're
like,
trying
yeah.
to cash in on this drive.
They know they wrong.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He would not be denied.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because
It'd be like
too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy.
I still got
How
25.
about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell.
It's more realistic than this
He
shit.
is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
I'm already knowing.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
I ain't even got it yet, to be honest. I'm not got it yet.
To the air, it's Green. Got it in the middle, it's Washington.
I heard it was fire though, first. I've heard a lot of people saying that already.
The 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield.
What you doing,
He's got an open man. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
You ain't gonna beat me.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Catch in the middle, it's Blake. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down.
That's not what I call, bro.
Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
I try not to. I honestly try not to.
Break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw again. Fires downfield. He caught it.
Yeah, they just gave me. They just gave me.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also
the
anticipation,
like a little girl.
to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
Cool as
a
number as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
What you mean?
Back to the ground with the running back.
Okay.
Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Leaves it with the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bring in the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Craver. There he goes.
Get there.
He's still just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads spin.
No, I ain't that tight unless the game is like really close or something.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Green. All kinds of room to throw that one in
I should move out of the way.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Yeah.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot.
And he overthrew. Oh, how you gonna catch that bitch in one hand? There is no way.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Number 60 is running late. Everybody.
Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Trying play action.
Bro, what is that? Okay, bro. I didn't even control that, bro.
And down he goes at the 38.
And the defense makes a play.
He just stood there while I was trying to scramble away. Why did he just stand there? I don't fucking know.
Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
Absolutely center cut. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
He just focused.
Take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Green. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath.
Fumble.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen for his offense, but did you see the hit he just took? I don't know if he can take too many more of those.
That is a pit, yo. Nah, that's bullshit. That's some bullshit, bro. That is absolute bullshit.
This offense can get
a that's
momentum headed to
no,
the
no, definitely not. Yeah.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
They keep giving this. They keep giving him that, bro.
6 more to the board with that
yeah.
trip to the house.
There's no way he, bro. That's a pick,
exactly what you want from your offense. offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Breaks into the open. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. To the air on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He goes
the flag, so it can't be
hurt.
It can't be
There
hurt.
is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. He'll try it again. Finding open areas. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Texas A&M going quickly. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Why is he running downfield and then decides to come back up the field? Like, what?
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
That one will be incomplete.
He drops
and
it
we're
a
down
little
to 10
deep.
seconds to go.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't.
Nah, he dropped it.
They're
I ain't got to.
That's what they are. That's who they are.
Yeah.
Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And
I got ball first.
By this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. One more snap coming before halftime.
Nah, hell no. We got 2 days left. And, you know, we got to watch number 6. He's getting my damn nerves.
To the air. It's Green.
Number 6 hurts my
Here he goes,
nerves.
breaking the pocket. Complete to the
I don't
right.
care. As long as we keep it in front of us, I do not care. Number 6 is getting on my nerves.
Halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the
Number
break.
6. Whoever he is, the one they keep catching the one-handed passes. Oh, I thought, damn, oh, you got the ball first.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Yes.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Running the red zone. It's Moss. Heading to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today and absolutely
what, I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
We're going to see.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking downfield, a screen. He'll throw it. And the pass goes in complete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Got it in the middle. It's
I ran right with him, too.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league, and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QP position.
Bubble!
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackle.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beat.
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Open space. The band might as well start playing.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
Let's go. Still got to play the rest of this game.
Bringing it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't...
Who you normally play with?
I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up.
Yeah, I like Tennessee.
So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field.
NFL and college, but they...
This offense can ill afford to come up empty
Nah,
cause
they, you know, they ain't got no... Thank you. I ain't no trusting them right now. Run.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Snap. He was offside.
Using his legs, it's Moss. Going the other way, and he's got room. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground.
Come on, get there, bro.
He powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
And the Aggies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
He don't want to score. Sorry, dude. He don't want to touch him.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about...
Touchdown, Aggie! And the beatdown has ensued. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make...
Still come back. You still got a whole quarter left.
When you've got opportunities, you got to pay
I
out.
did it.
The offense took advantage.
Bro, I kid you not. I played Ohio State with Baylor, bro. And I came back and beat them. They were beating me like 35-7. I came back and won 38-35.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Green. He tosses one high.
Hell no. Oh, boy.
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He'll take another shot here. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking.
Oh, he's gonna break that up, bro. He's sitting there. I got him sitting on that for a reason.
And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
Man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
He wasn't even looking.
For the two as they trim more off of that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
He was not even looking at the ball, bro.
11-yard touchdown dart.
He wasn't even looking at the ball.
Use its first time out of the half. Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is
He got that one. Hey, that's so funny.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down.
That's all like some Jeepers Creepers, dude.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
They'll run it, trying to drain.
Come on, 55. Your fat ass just sat there.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the
Literally
football.
just sat in my way.
Nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Right now, not the time for this crap.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Now improvising. Snagged in the middle. It's Craven. Touchdown Aggies! And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes...
I think that's the most points I scored on an online game. I ain't gonna lie.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
We're number 6. There you go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside.
Who is this dude in real life?
And that one looked
Like, come on, bro. Who is this dude in real life?
Picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown saving tackle. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. And he was
Good shit, D. About time. Somebody getting a pass with this. He probably done threw for like 400-500 yards.
Been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves.
No way!
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This shit's so funny.
This game must be moving
This
so
shit just
slowly
makes me
for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3
Can't give it
beats
to you,
ahead.
bro. You gotta earn it. Just like you get. Yep, you didn't get that. Nah, they lucky they gave you the touchdown because that was some BS too.
It's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's you better change the address, do something different.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the
Ah, should have.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again.
I'm throwing that to this place.
Been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got his man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150
Man, he manning up to me.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. Touchdown, Aggie! And the route is on. These guys looking to put the finishing touch.
You drop 50, I'm just mad. We way
I think you
disappointed.
feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game.
It's like a basketball sport.
Defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. These corners backing off a bit. Dropping back, it's Green. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Washington. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with a now.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game.
Oh, my God. He got to be deep.
Now he'll fire back into the makes the grab plenty.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. What the? Okay, bro.
But this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Too late for that shit.
The Razorbacks are threatening on first and goal. Wants to throw again.
Thanks. Wow. You got it.
Touchdown, Arkansas. Quick strike through the
He just sat there like, oh, yeah, just let the ball come to him.
Thanksgiving
I'm trying to
turkey.
get
They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
Y'all don't see it. He just got
Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to
kicking it right
a
now.
little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody, blitz everybody, live with the results. Because
Hey, go ahead. Oh my God, that's
The
just
defense
hilarious.
going to stop the clock on the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're definitely up against
He said,
it.
"Come on,
Time
bro."
running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They're on it. They
There you
try
go.
the
You welcome.
onside kick, and they get it right.
This is exactly what they need.
Oh,
They
no.
need something to happen down 2 possessions. Force
Hey, that's just
gotta make
hilarious.
it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
That's like my 3rd game, bro. I can't.
It's great. Dances away.
I hope he fumbled too. I hope he fumbled.
He's knocked out of bounds and he gets it across midfield.
Yeah,
down
that's
to
just
46.
that's just so.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he
This is
sees it,
hilarious.
and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Hauled
should-
down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I couldn't drop.
Clock stops
I couldn't drop. I could have dropped
First down,
70,
they'll
bro.
hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Washington. There he goes.
You gotta earn that. You look. You got it like the 2-yard line.
Him at the 2 after the big play up top. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The snap sets up the throw.
And he dropped it.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Forced out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right.
You do it.
Run will be incomplete. And we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this is a tough time. For this comeback mode. And what is that? The defense
Oh my God.
They're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays, this offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Unleashes to the end zone.
No way. That was between 3 people, bro. There's no way, bro.
Probably too little, too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back now.
Step one by this offense.
Hell no.
Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we gotta go for
Intercepted. They were back in
Nah,
the
it's-
and they stopped the
it don't matter. I gave you. Listen, I was up by like three possessions, bro. Now it's like it's 10 points. Still 2 together. Okay.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He wisely lets that one pass the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
I'm finishing right now. I'm finna do a play action.
Much on first down, it's 2nd and 9.
That's the point. I got play actions over here.
They'll leave it with him. Just ran over it. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My last game. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You
know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36 and go first down. To the air, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Miller. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Young. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge
pick on the right, dude.
Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Makes the grab. It's Bernard. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense.
I had to hold for it.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're done.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Makes the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. A run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Come on, dude.
He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the 16-play drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got enough space. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now on second down. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top.
There is no way he catches that.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The offense uses a timeout.
There's no fucking way he catches
that.
There's no way he catches that.
Looking downfield on first down.
What so fucking ever?
They stop him almost immediately. Short
oh, he ran him off or somebody.
Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Corner's going to give them room. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up 4th down.
Starting route to 6.
Why I say pausing it? No, I'm waiting on you, bro. I didn't pause it. It says waiting for your appear. I was on you, bro.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And he's still running after the move. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off.
Like, share, and subscribe, please. It helps the channel.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Craver. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Really nice run again. We've seen that on this drive. They've run a ton of plays, and we've seen that all game long. I think when you have a lead like this late in the third quarter, just keep giving this guy the ball.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggie. Great job by the back on the option. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
I don't know how they can contain that shit. I guarantee the foul line that shit went over.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right right back to it. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Reed. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Final play of the quarter coming. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh,
Come on, dude.
Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of
That's
fortune
right there in the breadbasket, dude.
and come up bankrupt. 1 second
Not what we
remaining
needed,
here
sir.
in the
That's
third.
not what we fucking needed.
To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They get him on the
Right in
ground,
your
and
name,
that'll be
just
the
go
final
to
play
fucking
of this
peace.
3rd period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Grab near the marker. It's Horton. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. From the shotgun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Fucking RPO shit.
They move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if
The
that's
holes
going
are
to
there, bro. I just don't know what the fuck they doing.
Make a statement and get some points.
What my offensive
Man,
line
it's
is doing,
really
I
hard to
do not
control
know.
the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Mock. And this one
You know
will
that's
be
on me.
stopped
Why are
for
you
no
doing
gain.
that? Why are you
That's
pursuing
how
that?
you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab on the right. Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown, Aggies. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe
Might
they're
score
able
too early.
to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I just think for the offense, in this situation of the game, in the fourth quarter down in possession, you can be a bit more aggressive and throw the ball vertically down the field. Challenge this secondary. Force them to make plays and to play clean without pass interference.
He's taking a deep shot.
How many
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a
That is
big
absolutely
catch.
fucking
Quick
unacceptable.
timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve
That is
every
unacceptable.
minute possible.
He's on him, bro. But let me do that shit. Watch him get batted out of his fucking
They've
hand.
got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And this offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Here we go.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. A 1st down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Why did they keep going inside?
Touchdown, Alabama!
I'm literally controlling that shit. He's going outside, bro.
Man, this game has been
That's the only time he can do that
watch
shit.
Offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now
That's stupid, bro. I'm literally sitting there making adjustments for that
I need
crap.
you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Powers through. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way.
Look at him pitching.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To throw, it's Reed. Keeps looking downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll go back to the air on second down.
Oh,
And we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now, setting up third.
Why is he on the hand? That's all on him, bro. If I lose, it's because of that play right there, bro. That's all in his fucking hands.
Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this
That
game.
is crazy.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Finds the tight end.
That is all on him if I lose the damn game.
Goes out of bounds at the 19.
That's, bro, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that, bro. You had it in your hands and you dropped it. You have it in your hands and you drop it.
On fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes.
They just fucking cheated me, bro. I'm off this bitch for the night, bro. Don't fucking cheat me, bro. Don't cheat me, bro. I'm off this crap, bro.
This was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good
Like,
teams.
come
And that's
on,
a
bro.
reason why they're both
That's
ranked.
not even on me. That's on that fucking receiver for dropping that pass, bro.
Proves something to everyone
That's
else.
on that receiver for dropping that pass, bro. That's not on me.
You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on it.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the
That's
plays
not
that
even
matters
on
the
me, bro.
most? You
I
gotta
don't
give this
even care about that shit, bro. That's not even on me. I'm off this shit, bro.